Hey guys, Dr. Webster. I'm doing another Sports Rant. Just want to get another shout out about our Frozen activity, our Frozen party. We're still renting out the movie theater, seeing Frozen 2 on December 7th. This thing is filling up. I bet it's going to be filled up before Thanksgiving. So get your VIP tickets today. We've already gone over how to do it. If you don't, look at our social media stuff or call our office. Frozen 2, December 7th. I'm throwing it out. There you go. So let's talk about it. I love this sports round. I'm going to start with NFL, actually. 49ers and Seattle game on Monday was great. I don't know if the right team won. They kind of had some errors that there's uncharacteristic. Garoppolo had some good throws. Some interceptions weren't his. The kicker could have been the hero in overtime, but he wasn't the GOAT because he did hit some other field goals earlier in the game. But Seattle won, and that's what really matters at the end. They're going to play each other again, Seattle and San Francisco 49ers. We'll see what happens. They're division rivals. That division is really heating up. I don't know if the Rams are going to make the Super Bowl. Sorry, LA people. I know they went to the Super Bowl last year, but it doesn't look like their chances are diminishing. This week, the Texans and the Ravens are sparring off. Now, Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson, that's going to be a really good game to watch. I don't know who's going to win. I actually haven't seen either team play in a full game this year, but I am going to check that one out. Lamar's getting all this, notoriety and stuff. Deshaun Watson is too. They're both really good teams, so it could be anybody's game. I'm going to go out and I'm going to say Lamar. Keep it going, Lamar. The Ravens beat the Patriots, so keep it going, Ravens. NFL Golden Knights. Golden Knights, where are you guys at? We've lost 4 straight, I think, and we're still 9-8. We play this week. Hopefully we can continue. We're not going to have a 50 record. We can go into 10-8, but man, I don't know if we need to pull together as more fans or something like that, but we need a shot in the arm for the Golden Knights. Let's go Knights. Let's get some victories. College football. So Alabama went down. LSU, Alabama played, and LSU beat them. It was a really close game, and because of that, Alabama's out of the first four spots. And to be honest with you, I've heard a lot from ESPN commentators about the ramifications of that. Will they get into the first 4 spots? Will they not? Is it dependent on Georgia winning the SEC? And I think that is true. Georgia actually, the 4 teams in the playoff spot are LSU, Ohio State, Clemson. Deservedly, Clemson, I know when they first put out the polls and Clemson wasn't part of that, I knew they were going to still be in it because Penn State and Iowa, 2 of the teams had to lose in those first 4 teams, the first 4 they put in. And then the last one is Georgia. They put Georgia over Alabama. If Georgia wins the SEC, Alabama is not going to go to the playoffs. But I think that may be a good thing because I would love to see an Alabama-Utah reunion, a game again. They played about 10 years ago. Alabama kind of felt slighted because they had to play Utah. Utah that year was undefeated. They thought they should have some claim to the national title, but they weren't part of the national championship game. They ended up routing Alabama, routing them. It was a kill. I would love to see that again. Utah's a really good team. I don't think the Pac-12 champion is going to make the playoff. It doesn't matter if it's Oregon or Utah. Whoever does win, they're actually going to end up playing. They may play Minnesota in the Rose Bowl. And Minnesota, great game against Penn State. I would love to see Minnesota go to the Rose Bowl. But I would love to see Oregon, I would love to see Oregon win so that they can go to the Rose Bowl against Minnesota. And then I'd love to see a Utah-Alabama game again. In terms of the first 4 spots, if Georgia loses in the SEC championship, Alabama's going to be in the first 4 spots. The games to look for this week, let me just get to that real quick. There's a couple of them. Minnesota, Iowa is going to be really good. Oklahoma, Baylor. Baylor's undefeated, okay? And they're going to go up against Oklahoma, who is still, they're out of the playoff, I think, by now. But they're ranked 10. We'll see what happens there. I think there was one other game. Georgia, Auburn. This is going to be Georgia's, time to shine and impress the committee. They're playing 12 Auburn. If they barely win or something like that, they may be out, and Alabama may take their place in the playoff. Got a shout out to Evansville, who beat Kentucky in the men's NCAA basketball game. Never a number 1 spot or number 1 team who's been defeated by somebody who's not even ranked. So Evansville, good job. Kentucky, you'll probably still be a top seed in the NCAA tournament, March Madness, but you got to figure some things out. Wiseman, who's playing for Memphis. Memphis lost to Oregon. I don't really see them being a number 1 seed. I saw them, I know it's still early in the season, and he may not even be eligible. His eligibility is up in the air still. But I did get a chance to see Memphis. Wasn't too impressed, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, until next time, leave your comments. See you guys later. Enjoy this weekend.